Mic check, mic check. There we go. It actually might be me. Sorry about that. Had my mic turned off there, so I get some music going here also. Yeah, there we go.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, there we go. That was my fault, Keith. Sorry about that. Yeah, my mic was switched off. We're quite choppy here. We've been in a range for, since whatever this day, 5:30 candle. Just, you know, big up and down, and then we've just been chopping here, this whole area for 95 to, so 5-point range, just chopping around.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, so I'm not a huge fan of Fridays for trading. Can be pretty choppy. I've seen, obviously there's some days that are running better, but
Music licensing reimagined.
yeah, we'll see what gets presented here. We got 8 minutes to the open. Started the morning with some green tea, and then I'm gonna switch over to coffee here pretty soon.
Artlist.io.
7 minutes to the open here. Let's see, I gotta update my levels here. Previous day high, this is 502.50.
Music licensing reimagined.
Week is now up here. London high is also up there. Value area high, 6484.75.
Artlist.io.
6485.50.
Music licensing reimagined.
468.25. Stay low, 64.66.75. Still have a naked point of control down at 64.46. That's kind of interesting. It's a previous day low.
Artlist.io.
Have that there. 64.62.
Music licensing reimagined.
In a bit of a sell-off right now. I was thinking about taking a short there, but a little too close to the open for my liking. 5 minutes.
Art list
4 minutes on
IO.
this candle, so we're getting that pullback right before the open. Probably gonna see a bit of a rip higher, maybe up to previous day high or high a week, and then I kind of have a bit of a bearish sentiment today just because we're Friday. We do have this naked point of
Music
control down
licensing
below. We've been
reimagined.
trending up all night and had a pretty bullish day yesterday. So yes, MNQ. They're pretty different, aren't they? Hey. Yeah. ES is definitely up, and NQ has been kind of like pretty sideways compared to ES, which
Art list
I mean
IO.
that could mean that NQ is gonna rip higher today because it didn't yesterday, and well it did a bit, but not really. It's kind of like below, towards the bottom half of the day, anyways. So we'll have to see how that plays out at the start here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Oh, nice. So you're locked out until 6:45. Sweet. I usually don't have issues waiting till then, but yeah, that's definitely a good call. And you won't be tempted to risk anything overnight and get negative.
Art list IO.
Could stick the mic right there. Hard to see it. Lots of people have their mic like in their stream. Makes it look
Music
like I'm talking
licensing
into it, but it's
reimagined.
really pretty far away from my face. Oh, sorry, that's probably really loud. Kind of blocks my view a bit. Alright, so that dip just got reclaimed. And,
Art list IO.
open yet? Not quite. Let's see what the market brings us this morning, guys.
Music licensing reimagined.
Make a quick guess on what the opening range is going to be.
Art list IO.
So I was thinking about getting some a new song for next week. Kind of like rotate through different songs for the week. I get it
Music
from this
licensing
website called
reimagined.
artist.io, and it's all like copyrighted music, but they because they have that little advertisement, they allow people to use it, right? So look for some more kind of like chill, jazzy kind of music, so see how it goes. All right, there's the start of the open here. Financial juice isn't running yet.
Art list IO.
Let's pull it back right now.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
I wish there was a way to predict what this candle was going to do, because you know we could be just done trading in the first 30 seconds of the day.
Music licensing reimagined.
I went to bed early last night, but I woke up this morning. I'm still feeling a little tired, even though I went to bed at 9:30. So waking up at 5:30, which is basically 8 hours, right? Yeah. Still feeling a little tired.
Artlist.io.
How's the weather where you are there, Keith and Paul? I think Paul's it's probably like 7 p.m. for Paul.
Music licensing reimagined.
5:30. So Keith, Paul's in a country called Georgia. So he's pretty far away from us. And I think you're somewhere in the south of the US, right?
Artlist.io.
Wow, that's hot.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Get my other streams here going.
Music licensing reimagined.
Looks like ASFX has a guest on today.
Artlist.io.
Mississippi.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay, so looks like they got like a book map guy on ASFX, because he's showing his book map right now and it looks crazy. It's got all these squiggly lines and stuff on it. It's pretty crazy.
Artlist.io.
Okay, so that's our roughly our range so far. Pretty big bearish candle to start off.
Music licensing reimagined.
This should be yellow. So
Artlist
NQ
IO.
definitely ripped lower. Dow's ripping lower, and we ripped lower. Very, like the Dow and the ES are looking very similar right now. Both big bearish candle. NQ also fairly big bearish candle.
Music licensing reimagined.
Had the NQ on 5, this one looking a little bit different, but coming back up the previous day low on NQ. Bouncing nicely here, just took
Artlist
the New York
IO.
VWAP there. Looking like we have most of our orders below, so we'll have to see what happens here, but we might, might head to the top of the range before we start plowing through those orders below 68,
Music licensing
87,
reimagined.
68, or 64, 87, 64, 85, and 64, 80, and then down at 64, 70 we got 252 contracts. Yeah, it's a wild chart, eh? I don't know. That's a lot of information he's got going on there. But I guess if you're looking at that kind of stuff long enough, you can start to understand it a bit better. But 6480, where's 6480 lining up here? Down by the point of control.
Artlist IO.
6470. Down by value area low. We do have some orders above, although it's pretty dark relative to below. I don't know, these could be all buy orders, right? So it could be support.
Music licensing
We'll have to see.
reimagined.
I don't know. We had a pretty trending day, so it could also be shorts trying to cover from the climb yesterday. Like if they would have got in short in last night here, up in this area, if we were to get up here, we could definitely see a move higher. But if we their targets are kind of
Artlist
like
IO.
back into the volume area of yesterday if those are shorts covering, which can also work as support for a while, right? So we'll just have to see who puts on the gas here. So far, it looks like the Bears are in control. They're well above
Music
the overnight
licensing
VWAP for most of
reimagined.
the night, and then just I think it's 1 a.m. for my time, which is 4 a.m. for New York. Just boom, big down. That's 105 to 145, so 45 minutes down. Just plugging away. Continued a bit lower, bounced,
Artlist
hit previous
IO.
day high. This previous day high is set to market hours high, I think. No. Yes. This is that looks like it's wrong to me. 6502.
Music licensing reimagined.
So that's improved 64, 96, 25 for previous day high. Right. 64, 96, 25. Okay. I don't know if you can hear Keith in the stream there. He's got like little tick noise. It's like tick 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 tick. So you can actually turn on the tick sound on Financial Juice, and
Artlist IO.
it makes different noises if it's ticking up or down. I think it is. I turned it on a long time ago once, and I was just like, oh, I couldn't handle it. It's just like ticking away all the time.
Music licensing reimagined.
So I was trying to install Windows 11 on my computer. This PC is 7 years old now, and I have two issues. I have what's called, I can't have like secure boot is not working for some reason. It shows it on my EUFI board.
Artlist.io.
So that's not letting me install Windows for that. And then there's also TMP 2.0, which is actually a hardware thing that's also blocking Windows 11. So I think I'm gonna have to eventually do some upgrades on this computer to make
Music licensing
kind of work,
reimagined.
All right, well, is this 15? No, we got a few more minutes, so we're expanded the opening range a tiny bit there. Yeah, so it's a good computer. I mean, it's has lots of memory and, you know, good video card and everything, but it's just getting dated, so might have to just like order in a new motherboard. I'm just
Artlist.io.
scared to go through the whole process of like reloading your computer all over again. You know what I mean? You gotta like start downloading all the programs and reinstall like everything. So, but that'll be a project. Maybe if I do end up building a computer, I should do
Music
it live on stream.
licensing
That'd be pretty
reimagined.
interesting. See if I can not mess it up on stream. I built this one. Built this PC, so. It's too bad you can't replay
Artlist.io.
the ASFX stream. Because it might be good to watch what this guy's talking about in detail. Okay, we just took the New York there. Trying to take the New York anyways. So these are 5-minute candles.
Music
If we can see it
licensing
close enough, I mean,
reimagined.
then, you know, looks like we might be heading to the top of the range. I mean, I'm probably not going to take this trade just yet. We'll just toss this in here so we can kind of look at this type of a move. Excuse me.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
It's pretty interesting what he's talking about right now with this book map, icebergs, and a high volume event. Alright, so we're pushing into those 85s. We got a bunch of orders there, 160.
Music licensing reimagined.
This is a 645 candle. So it's expanding our range a little bit again.
Artlist.io.
And everything's just plummeting right now. That would have been a nice short. I guess that rejection off the New York was definitely
Music licensing reimagined.
five here.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Very nice, Keith. Good job there. I'm sitting here handcuffed for some reason. Yeah, we're...
Artlist.io.
shorts are winner today. Are we gonna head to that naked point of control is the question, which is way down there, 64.46.
Music licensing reimagined.
So I guess if we can get a pullback to the opening range low here area, value area high, with a rejection, that might be interested to get in there. Damn, we're just pushing lower. So we need to put a handoff here.
Artlist.io.
But it's just ripping so fast that like already need another handoff if that one touched it.
Music licensing reimagined.
Getting that pullback here.
Artlist.io.
And this guy on the stream, he's really got a lot of details there on this interesting stuff that he's looking at.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, I know, hey. Went straight through, but yeah, it's not really the time to chase.
Artlist.io. Music
so I think what
licensing
we're gonna do here is
reimagined.
we're just gonna wait to see what happens with the opening range low. We end up heading back there. Yeah, I know. You would have to stare at that chart for some while to kind of get a full understanding of what's going on there. There's just, you know, when they say keep it simple, like that's not keeping it simple, I feel like, you know?
Artlist.io.
Are we gonna reject off this point of control here? Possibly. How does this look anyways? Here's our short position. We do stop to the top of the range. Basically
Music licensing reimagined.
5 to 5.
Artlist.io.
So I think I might take this trade here. And I think I was too late there, unfortunately. Yep. I tried to click it on there, but it just
Music licensing reimagined.
didn't activate. So I think I kind of missed that there. That was looking pretty sweet, and looking like we would have been out of that trade already. Shoot. Damn it. That's too bad. There's gonna be more opportunities, so it's all good.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
I think if we can take this point of
Music
control, I
licensing
consider it all. Just take
reimagined.
it to the top of the back of the range anyways. Let's look at that. Put a stop just below this candle. Shoot for value area high. Bounced pretty hard off of that 64.72 area.
Artlist.io.
Although we might just reject off here this point of control again, but let's see if we take it. Alright, so I'm pulling back down again.
Music licensing reimagined.
Got some key areas here. pretty much took out its low from yesterday. It happened just pre-market.
Artlist.io.
Hopefully we can
Music licensing reimagined.
they just said something about news in 4 minutes, so probably a good idea to wait for that to come. I hate to get wicked out of a trade because of that.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
I don't think that's gonna happen right now. I just don't really have any we're just kind of in the middle here, so I don't really have anything to play off of.
Artlist.io.
We'll see what happens when this news comes out.
Music licensing reimagined.
A minute till news. Yeah, I know, right?
Artlist.io.
New York VWAP is way up here. I mean, that's not that far. It probably could get there shortly. So that could be a good trade idea here, right? Is after that news comes out, you could think about trying to get something like that.
Music licensing reimagined.
Try to get like 4.5 points there. Oh, there's our news. Look at that. Ugh. Damn. And that's exactly why we wait for the news, right? Because unless you are short, not able to hear you again, just the music.
Artlist.io.
Is that working now? Turn the music down just a little bit. Maybe I was facing away from the mic too much there.
Music licensing reimagined.
Is it working now there, Keith? Okay. Yeah, it's probably because I was turned away. I almost need to adjust my mic so it gets a little more in my face. Oh, there's that bounce too. Like, geez, look at that.
Artlist.io.
Okay, thanks, Keith.
Music licensing.
Look at that bounce
reimagined.
though, hey? It just would have wicked people out, stopped them out, now it's going higher. So that's pretty interesting. And then took took the rest of those orders off. So okay, let's see here. I'm actually gonna try to enter here. Beautiful. Come on, let's go. Full support here, guys.
Artlist.io.
Hopefully it doesn't just come straight back on us here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Uh-oh. It's not looking very good. Let's try to be patient here. Hopefully we're going to get a bounce again. Risking 118 on this trade here.
Artlist.io.
Come on, boys, let's go. Rip it up. Rip it up here. Nice, that's good. Are we gonna get rejected at that same level again?
Music licensing
Question
reimagined.
Yeah, getting a big wick there. I don't like that. It's not over yet, though. 1 minute chart's moving pretty fast. Just need to break up through this little top here.
Artlist.io.
Come on, boys. Here we go.
Music licensing reimagined.
I'm gonna actually change this to limit sell 4, and I'm gonna move this up here in case we get some continuation. I'll hold on to a runner. If we take out this sell order, then I'm just gonna drag my stop to break even. Well, good luck to us there, Keith. Yeah, it's looking good. Come on, let's go, boys.
Artlist.io.
Okay, thinking about going break even here. Just need to get some of this profit first. Come on, boys. Edging it.
Music licensing reimagined.
Come on, boys. Let's go. We're so close. We got edged there. Come on, boys. Let's go. Let's hold this up here.
Artlist.io.
Hopefully that wasn't hopefully that wasn't our rejection off the New York.
Music licensing reimagined.
Hopefully we don't break through this. Find some support again. Not super excited now with this rejection. A couple ticks away from a take profit or market order there, or limit order. But it's not over yet. Come on, boys. Let's go, Bulls.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
There's so many crazy marks on that guy's bookmap screen. Finding some support, but I'm also a little worried here because they're pushing really hard to go lower here. Come on, buyers, let's go.
Artlist.io.
So close there. What was that? 2 ticks.
Music licensing reimagined.
Come on, guys, let's go. Here we go. Come on.
Artlist.io.
We need one of Randy's special boner candles here.
Music
looking pretty
licensing
bearish,
reimagined.
unfortunately, on ES. NQ is definitely the better long there. You could have been out. Okay, you stopped out at break even. Okay, well that's not bad. Come on, bulls, here we go. We're only looking for another, 3 points. We need 3 points here. Not asking for much. Oh, you kind of slowed down here.
Reimagined.
We've got a bunch of orders above, so let's see if we're going to end up taking those, or are they, roadblocks for the sellers just sitting there trying to block it down right now. Looking like we might tag it here. Like I said, so I'm going to put it pretty much break even if we take out those 4 orders. Come on, guys. Couple more ticks. Like we might get it on this candle. Might just pull back, but here we go.
Artlist.io.
Still just waiting to drop my stop here because we're not hitting that sell order for me.
Music licensing reimagined.
Dipped into those orders, but it's kind of rejected off there a bit. Finding a bit of support now again at the point of control and the VWAP. Split these up a bit. We're gonna put this one a little bit lower so we can at least get in, make it a free trade at least. We can just get up there and tap it. Now I'm getting edged on this one. Here we go, boys.
Music licensing reimagined.
We're so close. Come on. It's just edging. There we go. That one's filled.
Artlist.io.
So we're up $29 on this trade. Thinking about dropping my stop here, but kind of want to be patient here to see what happens.
Music licensing reimagined.
And we're pulling back. So only $71 risk now that we got 2 contracts off. So we're actually only risking $40 if it comes down and stops us fully. Let's move this up to here now.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Come on, boys, let's go. Just need to get above that New York VWAP and we're laughing. The longer this plays out, the more I'm getting concerned though, without it moving up above the New York, because I mean, this is good that it's consolidating by the New York. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be above it, but I'd hate for it to come back down and stop me out here and then just turn this into a negative trade, right? Which it could quite easily, considering our stop is pretty tight here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Pretty dark down below on the orders here, so you know, it would be nice if we have a pretty low volume of trades in this area, so this would fill this up pretty nicely. So I mean, in theory, if we can get away from this high volume area where we are right now, it should just rip right through these pretty fast. So we'll have to see how this plays out. There we go, starting to get some nice push up here. Really need to break this New York VWAP with some, like,
Music
this candle.
reimagined.
Actually, we're out of time on this candle, but maybe this next candle, if we could nicely clear this, I mean, we've got a chance we're going to push even higher today. Should be nice. There we go, finally touch the New York. Let's see, are we going to take it? We need to, like, we want to take it nicely and have a decent close above it. Let's see the 2 minute. Oh, 2 minutes looking pretty good, but again, are we just going to reject off that New York is the question.
Artlist.io.
Value area high is our next target here. And I think I'm going to put my stop right on point of control.
Music
Worst case
licensing
scenario, it's not going to
reimagined.
be a very big trade, but green is green. So this, we're up around $100 roughly right now. Hopefully we get some support here at the hold up this New York VWAP area. Move it down, just give it a little more breathing room here. Just don't really want to be taken out of this trade, but it might be one of those ones where, you know, the chop gets ya. Yeah, it's too
Music
bad
licensing reimagined.
when we're trying to be conservative to protect our position, right? And it stops us out. That's kind of like right here. It's like, should I be stopped? Like, should I be getting a stop out here? I hope not. I mean, I could also just put it a little bit negative down there, to give it that even a little bit more breathing room, but yeah, looking like it might come down and stop me here.
Artlist
Hopefully
IO.
we can hold some support on that. I think that's a 9 EMA. Kind of rejected off the New York and the 21 EMA there. So
Music licensing reimagined.
yeah, we're gonna get stopped out right here. Well, hey, it's edging my prices today, which is good for me in that situation. Come on, boys, let's bounce. Keep the bounce. No, there we go. We're out. $28 after all that, hey? That's too bad. Make sure we take that off.
Artlist IO.
Rolling over a tiny bit. Not really liking the chop in there, obviously, so probably should have closed a little bit more up there.
Music
But
licensing reimagined.
it's all good. First attempt, no harm, no foul. And I think like our next idea would be, that could be the retest before the move lower, I guess, right? Because we basically touched New York, or the opening range low, and started heading lower. So
Artlist IO.
nice.
Music
31 bucks, eh?
licensing reimagined.
Hey, green is green though, right? We're in the middle of a fair value gap, 15-minute fair value gap on NQ right now.
Artlist IO.
It's a valid short position potential there.
Music licensing reimagined.
All right. See you in a minute. I feel like that should be the
Artlist
stop. So we
IO.
got 6 points. Should probably even try to get our entry right there.
Music licensing reimagined.
So we're just crossing value area high. Point of control for Dow is below. We're below all the levels on NQ, and ES is starting to go down. So
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Switch these to 5s here. I didn't add my VWAP on the
Artlist.io.
Yes, we are above the New York on NQ. Below the overnight. Rejected off the overnight. Pushing down below everything on
Music licensing reimagined.
ES.
Artlist.io.
Looking to take a short here on this trade. If we can get up here and tap it right there, that gives me a nice
Music
space
licensing
here to,
reimagined.
there we're in. Just getting 287 to make 400 here. We'll cover some here if we can get down there. Right at this low. We take these out. I'll bring my stop to break even.
Artlist.io. Dow's
going down. We're at a previous VWAP. NQ. Just need a bit more of a move here, guys. Down.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, that could definitely be a good place to go along. That's kind of my target, my exit area on this trade.
Artlist.io.
So hopefully we're gonna not just bounce here out. That's not what we're looking for right at this moment. Come on guys, let's break this low. If we can break this low, we're gonna definitely hit
Music
that target.
licensing reimagined.
Okay, I'm gonna get ready to drop my stop here in the profit. We'll guarantee that we're gonna lock it out. Get edged again. Come on boys, let's go. Another tick. Another tick. Here we go. Yes, there we go. Nice. All right, so I'm gonna get ready to drop my stop here. Yeah, I'm gonna drop it there. We got another $50. We're gonna get taken out right now. There we go. Okay, not too bad anyways. So 87 and 50 on those two trades, so 100 and whatever, 120.
Music licensing
Hey, sorry
reimagined.
about that. Did I guess I accidentally closed down the stream by accident. Just go to my channel, view channel, live. Okay. Well, I guess did I lose you guys there for a minute? Did the stream go down?
Artlist.io.
I think I was recording during that trade, and then I hit stop recording because you can I can record not just stream, but I can record to my computer, and I think I accidentally hit stop streaming instead of stop recording. But it looks like we're live, so. Thanks for tuning in again, guys. Appreciate it. You guys are my two faithful viewers. I'm gotta keep the stream going. So I got you guys coming every day, so that's awesome. Really do appreciate it. Gives me somebody to talk to, so I'm not just talking to myself.
Music licensing reimagined.
I wonder is Randy streaming this to his channel? I hope he is, because if he is, like the ASFX stream, then
Artlist.io.
we can catch it up later. Yes, he did stream it live. Awesome. So just so you guys know, if you go to Randy's channel, you can go back and watch this whole stream as this guy explains these other book map things. So that's sweet. Good to know. Definitely be looking at that. Very nice. Looks like that Scott guy's leaving the stream right now. Awesome.
Artlist.io.
Austin's like, I need a JOIN magic cigarette after that to calm down, he said. I can't believe we're still just chopping in this range here. Look at this. 83 down to 73.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
That's funny. Randy just said in the chat, "Oh, can I get glasses that are color
Music
blocking?"
licensing
And I
reimagined.
literally just put that in the chat like 1 minute before he said that.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, Keith, what I did by accident was because I started recording before I entered that last trade because I wanted to be able to clip it for a video. And then when I hit stop recording, I stopped recording, and then I looked back and I saw the stop, so I clicked stop, but I actually hit stop streaming. So YouTube still had me live, but because I stopped sending the video from my computer from the streaming software, it basically like blocked, it just, yeah, it lagged it out basically, and then I jumped back in. So yeah, I was asking, I'm like, did you guys see, am I streaming now or not? Well, I think I had enough tea, so it's time for a coffee.
Artlist.io.
I think I'm gonna start doing that actually every day now. I just like the way I feel now. I had that green tea, some like kind of like Chinese style green tea,
Music licensing
and I'm
reimagined.
feeling pretty awake, pretty wired. So the coffee doesn't seem to like. I guess I'm just so used to drinking the coffee, it doesn't seem to give me that like boost. So I'll start with tea in the morning first thing, and then I'll go after I have my first green tea cup, then I'll switch over to the coffee. There's a ton of orders just like
Artlist.io.
squishing on both sides of us right now. I mean, I feel like we're still potentially gonna go higher, but I'm not really looking to take any more trades while we're in this range here, like we've pretty much been stuck in this range
Music
for,
licensing reimagined.
the majority of the morning here. 6:45 from the finish of the opening range. We've just been chopping here. So if we can break below value area low, I will definitely be looking for a short position to target this naked point of control from a few days ago, right? Could do something like this.
Artlist.io.
22 for 11.75. So that could be an idea there. And then if we end up breaking up into the range, like if we can break through the New York, maybe come up to these overnight, reject,
Music
but hold
licensing reimagined.
the low of the range, then that could be our idea for a long position, right? So something like this. But you gotta always put some sort of like rules behind it, right? could even do a tighter stop on this one. So 5.5, 10 to maybe to 12 points up to the high side, something like that. But yeah, I would definitely want to see it break past the New York and break into the range, maybe come retest the bottom of the range before I would want to get this long here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Then obviously we come down below the point of control. That would be our sign to be out of the trade.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, value area low. Are you looking at the NQ value area? No, you're looking at ES value area low. Plowing through some of these orders now to the downside. So again, I would want to see a nice close below the value area low. Yes, I see that. We're in a bullish fair value gap on NQ, MNQ.
Music licensing reimagined.
If this 5-minute candle closes below 813, then that'll invalidate that bullish fair value gap, and then that just confirms that there's an inversion, and that's probably, you know, just going to be the start of the leg lower. So, but again, we're still just chopping around here. Look at that.
Artlist.io.
Like it broke out of this little area, and then it just closed right at the bottom of it, and now it's going back up. So it's pretty interesting.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
So I have a small little hobby farm with some chickens and quails and some gardens, and my mom just sent me a video
Reimagined.
and she's saying, because we have bears also, so like on a number of occasions we've had bears come into the yard and eat our chickens. Like last year we lost 8 chickens in 3 days. So I installed an electric fence, but she just sent me a message saying that the electric fence is like making a zapping noise. So I'm thinking that the fence, it's, you know, the electric wires touching the fence, and that's what's like shorting it out. It's zapping it over there. So yeah, we almost lost 1 chicken this year. So I had the electric fence in, but because some blackberry bushes grew, they were like touching the wire, which is basically a ground, right? So then if it's grounded, the wire isn't gonna zap whatever touches it, right? So the bear actually did climb into the yard, got one of our chickens, and then when it was going out of the yard, we think it got zapped because it let go of the chicken and like took off. So we were like pretty upset, obviously, because we thought we lost our chicken. But then in the end, you know, like when we went out to like check the electric wire, the chicken was out there. So it survived. We have these little like what we call the backpacks, and you kind of like put it on the back of the chicken because, you know, the roosters mate them, right? And from having
Music
standing on their
licensing
back,
reimagined.
their claws like pull out a lot of the feathers and damage a lot of the feathers on their back. So some of them have pretty bad feathers back there. So those are the ones where we put the backpack on. And luckily, the chicken that the bear had grabbed had a backpack on. So I think that helped protect it, because you know, like the teeth could have really punctured in multiple areas, but it only had a little gouge on its like belly, from the bottom, you know, from the bottom of the jaw clamping onto the chicken. But yeah, it survived luckily. So and it's a mom with 2 cubs, and you know, and I'm pretty sure it's the same mom that had 2 cubs the previous year, but like, you know, these are new cubs. So she's been coming back to eat our chickens.
Reimagined.
You know, how to hunt our chickens anyways. So pretty interesting. So far the fence has been working though. We had a huge male bear, what I think is a male bear, tried to go in last year and got halfway up the fence and got zapped and then took off. So it definitely works. I've been zapped by it too, and man, it makes you jump, you know. So
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
yeah, so I used to raise quails. I had over 300 quails at one point.
Music licensing
But
reimagined.
unfortunately, the demographic in my area, like, nobody wants to eat the quail eggs, because you know, it takes a lot more work to open them. You gotta, like, you get these like quail egg scissors, and you kind of like cut they're a pretty small egg obviously, and you cut the fat part of the egg off, and then you can just dump the egg out. But it's, you know, 3 to 4 quail eggs is like 1 large chicken egg, so it's a lot of work. And then not only that, the egg, you know, it's kind of like spotted, and each quail has its kind of own spotted design that goes on the eggshell. So anyways, we would set out a package of 40 to try to like sell to people, and you know, no one would buy it. Our chicken eggs would go, but the quail eggs would just sit there. So we just decided to we didn't hatch any more quails, and we just let them, you know, let them slowly pass away here and there, because they do die, like all animals. But yes, so we're down to like maybe about 10 quails. It's been about over a year, maybe even a year and a half since we've hatched any quails. So got a couple stragglers, and yeah, moved into chickens more so. So now we got almost 50. No, we got 41 chickens. We had over 50, but a bunch of them were roosters, so we harvested them, and now we got a freezer full of chicken meat. So have you guys ever tried quail eggs before? They're actually really good. I love them myself. Like, I love the flavor. They actually they're creamier. They have some more nutrients typically compared to like what you would get from chicken eggs. But yeah, I was hoping that was going to be a decent way to like make a little side income, but the quail thing never panned out. Just didn't have the buyers for it. So Yeah, okay. Makes sense. I mean, most people don't. So I guess this would be the IB low, eh? Because we did wick down there.
Music
Let's
licensing
let's put a marker
reimagined.
here. Again, this is kind of an idea that we can have for IB low for that trade. So, you know, depending on what happens here, you know. So if we come down and we bounce and we start continuing higher, maybe we could do along there, right? Trading it back up to the New York. But if we end up breaking and looking like we're going to go lower, then we're definitely, I'm going to target this naked point of control down there. So you're long because you got faked out. I'm long, got faked by close
Music
above value
licensing
area low.
reimagined.
Do you is my value area low different than yours? Because my value area low is 64, 68, 50. Or 64, 68, 25-ish. I think it should be 25, but
Artlist.io.
your stop's at that wick, the bottom of that wick. Okay, that's the same long that Austin's in.
Music
But
licensing
I think you got a much
reimagined.
better 64, 73, 50. Interesting. Huh. Gotcha. Let me see here. I'm gonna I'll bring over my trading view here so we can see it. How I normally try to set mine. So the way I do it, which might be a little different than you, I put it on the 30-minute, right? And then if you go regular trading hours,
Artlist.io.
and then we hit our session volume profile. Yeah, so mine shows up here at 64, 68, 50. Point of control 64, 79, 75. Value area
Music
high.
licensing
It's like,
reimagined.
this is a little bit off. Okay, and then once I do that, then I'll also go back to electronic trading hours to show that. Okay, there you go. That's our difference right there. Okay, so you got your electronic value area, or like you've been doing it from the value with the pre-market hours, hey? Huh. I don't know how I don't know what I did. Oh, sorry. That's today's. This one should be
Artlist.io.
yesterday's. My bad. So yeah, so 72, 25. Electronic point of control is actually up here. I don't know how I must have been a little bit off on these on my
Music
markup
licensing
yesterday.
reimagined.
What I did there. So let's just turn that off now. Randy's saying he's having a beer this morning. I don't believe that though. We do have we're right in the middle of a fair value gap from the previous day. In the 30-minute fair value gap. Interesting. So. Yeah.
Music licensing
NQ's rolling
reimagined.
over. I mean, you're not out of it yet, Keith. We do have that fair value gap, right? So as long as we hold up above
Artlist.io.
64, 68.50, which should be above your stop, because I think you said you put it at the bottom of that wick, right? So I mean, you're not out of the woods yet, but like it's not looking like you're for sure gonna get stopped here, right?
Music licensing reimagined.
I mean, obviously it's not financial advice, but you know, I never want to like sway you to like hold to a full stop or something, but you know. Okay, yeah, so you're not risking a whole lot anyways, but yeah, nice. But just pointing out that there is that fair value gap, that 30-minute fair value gap from yesterday's price action, and we're like right in the middle of that. And you know, Zach from the ASFX stream there, he would be all over this. He would be like thinking this is a good place to take a long, especially if we close above it and start moving higher. Like that would be his idea, to like see it continue bullish.
Music licensing reimagined.
But no one knows. Yeah, I know, it's like the mental fight, right? So I gotta adjust these now on here. Eval 7250. It seems like it's holding that electronic value area low very nicely. POC electronic point control is 6485.
Music licensing reimagined.
Is up at electronic value area high. 64, 89.75.
Artlist.io.
Area by 64, 84, 75. 85, 25. Okay. I'm liking it. I'm liking it here, Keith. I hope they're holding that value area low pretty good. I might think about joining you here, actually. Something like this, if we can hold above that.
Artlist.io.
Come on, hold that. Hold that value area low. The good thing is YM has kind of like come to a stop here, and NQ. Look at the 30-minute on the NQ here. Let's look back at the previous day for some fair value gaps also. Not seeing any fair value gaps, so it looks like if there was any, they've been inverted. So let's go to some different time frames here. 15. We have a bunch of bearish fair value gaps on the 15-minute, and we got one on the 5-minute. So NQ is definitely looking bearish.
Music licensing reimagined.
One of these days I gotta try to get on Austin's stream.
Artlist.io.
Get me a little exposure. But I kind of want to be... I still have some work to do. I gotta set up an Instagram account for this. And I also need to set up an X. And I was thinking about doing a TikTok.
Reimagined.
So, come on, boys, let's hold this long here. I'm not in a trade, obviously, but I'm rooting for you, Keith. I mean, I see the trade. I see the trade, and it can definitely work. We just need the buyers to like make sure they continue holding this area. But I won't be getting in until we get a little bit higher.
Artlist.io.
Rooting for it though. Here we go, Keith.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Come on, boys. Let's go. Little green candle there.
Music licensing reimagined.
We really fell down today, eh, guys? On this, not liking it, not liking it. There's a lot of orders at 67.50, which is right where the stop is. So those that must be a lot of longs with their stops down there.
Artlist.io.
$67.25. Gotcha.
Music
Like a tick
licensing
below the bottom of that wick.
reimagined.
Oh, some buyers stepped in there. Volume's increasing. Nice. Let's get a close above this value area low.
Artlist.io.
Come on. Up, up, and away.
Music licensing reimagined.
Nice, nice, nice. Nice.
Artlist.io.
If we can get a close above this 21, I think I'm gonna join you here. 5-point stop.
Music
Or,
licensing
basically a
reimagined.
5-point take profit. That was your entry right up there? Is that 21 EMA area, 64, 74, 50-ish?
Artlist.io.
Is that what you said here? Oh, 64, 73, 50. Right there. Come on, let's go. There we go. Kind of taking it out. So if we can get a nice close, we got 15 seconds on this candle. I'll
Music
definitely be thinking
licensing
about joining you here.
reimagined.
Okay, you're at 74. Edging your entry point there, price.
Artlist.io.
Come on, boys. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Come on.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, it's totally messing with you right now. Come on. Let's go. I just want to see this like a little bit of a move up, then I'll be thinking about joining you here, bud. Come on. Come on.
Artlist.io.
Edging that breakout. We got a lot of orders at 64, 75, 169, 76, 168, 77, 187. So it seems like there's a ton of liquidity above. Like I just don't see
Music
why.
licensing reimagined.
You know, a lot of the volume is actually above there though. So the fast move would come from 81 to 87 because, you know, there's such low volume in that area. Quite often it just rips right through those low volume areas. But you know, if you look at the mix up of the buys and the sells in this area that we're kind of coming to. There we go. I'm gonna try to enter here. I like that. Am I not gonna get in though?
Artlist.io.
Okay, we're in.
Music
I
licensing
think I might only target
reimagined.
just above those VWAPs there. Come on, boys, let's go. Let's go. We're up 62.50 so far. Couple more ticks. I wouldn't mind putting my stop up there. Don't roll over on us, please.
Artlist.io.
Come on, buys. Let me fix my little Good luck to us, Keith. Oh, you're out. You made 1 point.
Music
Okay, well, hey.
licensing reimagined.
Hopefully I don't take the loss now. I did like that move there. It looked pretty good, but is it just gonna reject off this handoff VWAP is the question. Starting to push into those orders again here. And some volume coming on. But is that seller volume is the question actually. It kind of looked like selling volume because when the volume went up, the price ticked down. So if we can get up there again, I think I'm just gonna put my stop.
Music licensing reimagined.
Nice. I know it's so stressful though, right? Like when to take the profits, like it just turns around so fast on us, one way or the other. So I hope that this isn't going to be a rejection here. I'm hoping we're going to quickly go up and take these 76s and 70, 76, 77. One more attempt here. There we go, getting a little move higher. 75s. We're going to keep going. Keep going. Come on. There we go. I'm thinking just drop the stop here. Come on, guys. You can take that. You can take it. Take it. Yeah, we got a little tick higher there. One tick higher. Pulling back again.
Music licensing reimagined.
Up 75 on this trade. 62.50. Come on, guys. Here we go. Need just a little bit more. Rejecting off that handoff VWAP, unfortunately, and those orders, big order block there. There we go. Yep. Come on, hit it. I'm dropping the stop. Hit that take profit. There we go. I'm out. Nice trade.
Music licensing reimagined.
Because I'm on these 150 counts, 150K accounts, I've been trading 10 contracts instead of the 5-ish, max 5 with the 50K account. So sweet. Oh, look at that. I was a little early, eh?
Artlist.io.
What can you do? Yeah, because these are the 150K accounts that I'm willing to risk more like 250 to 300 per trade rather than, like the 100 and, 150. But I think like, I don't know, I think I mentioned it earlier, but I did lose my 50K account. Was it, yesterday. I was quite a bit on drawdown because I had run that account up to 52,200, and then I kind of had a bit of a stretch where I had a couple $300 losing days, and then next thing you know, I'm down, below 1,000 profit, and the trailing drawdown. I didn't have much room left on my max loss limit, and I kind of went a little too heavy, and yeah, ended up losing that 50K account, unfortunately. So hopefully gonna try to do slow and steady with these drawdowns. Tough.
Music licensing reimagined.
I know these profit targets are like 9K for these accounts, so I'm gonna have to be a little more aggressive to try to get there, but and I'm working on 2 of them at the same time. I got 2 150Ks, so today was pretty decent. 158 in one account and 142 in the other. I'm actually gonna lock this out here just because it's Friday and I don't want to do any damage.
Artlist.io.
So probably hang out for a little bit here just to see if anything happens. What time is it? 8:20. I'll hang out for another 10 minutes to see how it goes. See what the market does.
Reimagined.
I do have a Trade of 8 account, but for some reason it didn't renew. I thought it was supposed to renew on like the 20th of last month, but for whatever reason it's not renewing anymore. So I don't know if they're trying to
Artlist.io.
not let me trade it anymore because of the price that I got it at. But yeah, it didn't renew.
Music licensing.
I haven't seen Paul in the chat. I wonder if he's still around. Let's see how many viewers. We got one viewer right now, so probably Paul. It's pretty late for him, so maybe he went to bed. Yeah, good call for sure. Yeah. It looks like it's rejected off that New York twice now.
Artlist.io.
But yeah, I mean, if we can see it break above that, that would be nice. We do have a fair value gap here. So what that means is kind of like if it were to, we still have this bearish one overlapping though.
Music
so it's kind of risky actually. I mean, you could enter right there for it to make a higher move, but then with that bearish fair value gap there too, it's kind of overlapping. It's not really a clean trade to take, that's for sure. And it's looking like it's gonna go lower right now. So we rejected there.
Artlist.io.
Pretty happy I got out of that trade when I did, actually. Because we're right back down to the entry now.
Music licensing reimagined.
I'm gonna export these trades here to my TradeZella. I don't think I started the day yet.
Artlist.io.
July 30th.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let's see. So that's a pretty big rejection off the New York, eh?
Artlist.io.
Actually need to add a new account. Top stack connect, file, continue. Let's see, switch to the other account. Export.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Here's my TradeZella. Looking like I'm about 250 down on the month. Didn't trade some of these accounts for a few days. One trade $0, 82, 156. Does that show my?
Music licensing
pretty big losing
reimagined.
days there, as you can see. That's what really messed up these accounts. Max loss days on the 150k account. But so this one's down. This one's down $93 on the account, and this one is up 907 on the account. So let me just double check here. These are accurate.
Artlist.io.
Oh. Oh, 586, sorry. That's weird. It's not showing the correct amount on my
Music licensing
150k
reimagined.
account. It says 586, but I only have 389 in here. I'm gonna actually have to clear the trades. I'll show you what I'm doing here. So let's see here.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to clear these trades. Clear trades. Clear all trades. Yes, I'm sure. And I gotta go to this guy and go export to a different date. When did I have it? I had it July 30th. To there.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay, export. It should fix it. Should say 586. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Artlist.io.
That's better. So I'm actually only down 47 on the month. This wasn't accurate this day. But yeah, that was a pretty big loss day there. 2 trades, 2 losers, unfortunately.
Music licensing reimagined.
Sometimes these trades look like a little bigger or more trades, but it's usually I'm scaling in and out, so it doesn't really calculate the amount of trades properly. So yeah, put this back on here. Back in that chop, hey? That chop range.
Artlist.io.
Oh yeah, you definitely should start putting that in there. It's good to see your metrics, right? It also gives you like tips on what you did good or bad on the day. So like if you go to your daily journal, you can see here, it gives you an insight.
Music licensing
Although you had a high win rate
reimagined.
for the day, it doesn't mean your trading strategy is profitable. Your average loss is greater than your average win. So yeah, I did take a pretty big loss in pre-market, and then recovered. What was this one? Again, this is saying my loss is bigger, so I gotta work on controlling my losses better.
Artlist.io.
Nothing good here, just 2 trades straight down. Anyways, dashboard. So daily journal. I gotta do a write up here for this. Oh my god, sorry, that must be so loud.
Music licensing
Okay, Keith.
reimagined.
Thanks for coming in, and Paul, if you were around, appreciate you guys showing up for the stream when you do. I think I'm gonna end it there. Decent day, couple winners. Looks like roughly up 300 today between the 2 accounts. I don't know why it's showing only 155. It doesn't make sense to me, because like, this is showing 150 up, and this one's showing 142 up. So how is it? Unless you know, maybe the loss from last night isn't showing up on today, possibly. Yeah. Anyways, thanks, Keith. Have a good one. Talk to you later.
Music
See you around
licensing reimagined.
soon. Aye, aye, and goodbye.